Hey everybody, this is Beast. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. Today I want to ask you, have you ever thought about what your life would be 10 years from now? 20 years from now? Have you ever thought about writing a letter and hopefully set it somewhere to where it's going to mail itself in 10 years and you receive it and you can be able to actually read it? It's kind of like something that happened in, Back to the Future. Well, today I'm going to basically do a verbal letter to myself in 10 years. Now, if you follow along through this video, you're going to see what kind of goals that I'm going to have, and hopefully I can be able to achieve them. You're going to have you're going to gain a little bit of knowledge of what's going on in my life right now, and then you're going to see what I'm going to be trying to shoot for in the future. So, without further ado, let's get started. Hey, Scotty, it's been 10 years. You're sitting on this big old bus. You don't really know where you're going in life. You're making these YouTube videos, but you're not quite gaining any traction. But I gotta say, I'm a bit proud of you, because for the last month you've posted just about every single day. You have some backups just in case something happens. You've made it through a few rough patches already where work has worked you nearly to death, and you've still been able to get videos out. But now the journey starts today. The journey starts now, and it's going to be a tough one. So starting next week, you need to start getting your weight down. I'm starting to get concerned about your health. So hopefully 10 years from now, you can have somewhat of a dad bod. You don't necessarily have to have an 8-pack. That's pretty hard to do when you turn into an older man. I'm the young fart compared to what you are right now, once you're watching this video. So the second thing is I want to see you grow your platform. Now, with the way that life has treated you, you have hit crossroad after crossroad after crossroad after crossroad. And just about every single crossroad, you burned the bridges for the right direction. Every single crossroad, when it came up, you listened to somebody else and you followed their crossroad. So for the next 10 years, I don't want you listening to anybody else's advice on which way you should go. I want you to go where you are happy. I want you to follow your passions. I want you to prosper. I want you to live your dreams. So 10 years from now, I want to see that you have achieved just that. You said you wanted to get into woodworking? Get into woodworking. You said you wanted to rebuild classic cars? Get into classic cars. You said you want to get back into fishing? Let's get back into fishing. You said you wanted to travel. You wanted to travel with your wife. You wanted to see the world. The only part of the world that you've ever seen was when you hitchhiked on a Carnival cruise line, because they were short-staffed back in the 80s, but yet you weren't allowed to step on the soil in Britain. You didn't have a passport. So technically, you never stepped foot overseas. So let's do that. Let's get some traveling done. I'm pretty sure your fans would like that. I need you to slow down a little bit when you go and edit. I want you to put a little bit more time into your editing. A little bit more research. And then I want you to start pushing it a little bit more on another platform so people will join you on both platforms. And then when you hit your certain milestones of 100,000, 1,000, 500,000, 1 million, I want you to celebrate. And I want you to go on live. I want you to go live. And I want you to celebrate with your fans. I want you to celebrate. I want you to cry on camera. I want you to thank your fans. I want you to think about where you came from. The more you grow on this platform, if you grow on this platform, which I know you can grow on this platform, I want you to think about your fans. Your fans are what's going to bring you where you're at. I also want you to worry about your health. After all, your dad was sprayed with Agent Orange in Vietnam. Nobody knows what how the firstborn's body is gonna react. The time is now to get your body back in shape and maintain it. You will be much happier too. After all, you can't fit into a sports car. Well, I really don't want a sports car. I'd rather have a big old truck. So, Scotty, I want you to live your dreams. I want you to live your passions. You got ready to start writing a song. You got ready to start learning how to play the guitar. You got ready to start learning how to produce and make music back in the 80s. You screwed that up by drinking. You screwed that up by listening to a trucker and say, hey, you shouldn't do that, it's going to kill you. I was working for the shows. I was up on the paddles. I was working on the overhead. I was up in the rafters. I was getting good at what I did, but I listened to somebody else, and I failed. But every single one of these crossroads that I hit, there was some type of a career. I worked in a huge meat locker warehouse, and I was a temp, and they wanted to promote me to a supervisor position, and I would have been making even more money today if I kept going on to that. I kept pushing myself to go up the ladder. But no, a friend of mine said, oh, you shouldn't do that. Why don't you find something else better? Okay, I did the same thing. Branched off in a different direction. Never looked back. So I want you to go to crossroads that you want to go passionately. Scotty, I want you to be financially secure. Because when you get to 10 years from now, I want you to be able to look back and say, I did an awesome job. I want you to look back and 10 years from now, show this video on a big screen and have a pizza party or have a big party for a luau or something for your fans and invite your fans. Make it a huge party 10 years from now. I know you can do it. I don't know if your fans agree right now, but you're just a noob. You haven't even hit 100,000 subscribers. But let's do this. I believe in you, and I know that you can be able to do this. But keep your nose to the grindstone. Don't let yourself just get discouraged. Work on your thinking skills. Bring back the old Scotty before you became that bus driver that corrupted your mind. Because I know he's inside of you and screaming to get back out. Scotty, I wish you good luck. I want you to prosper. And let's do it. Regards in 2023. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Just wanted to throw out a little letter to myself. If you liked it, thumbs it up. Share it with your friends. Copy it just in case I decided to delete it and say, oh, what me worry, I didn't do this. It'll be copied. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep on rocking.